Welcome to Australia Immigration Channel. In today's video we will talk about return of international students under threat, again. If you are interested in this topic, please stick around till the end of this video, and for latest immigration related news and updates, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive regular notifications about the new videos. Let's get into the video. State governments may be forced to postpone well-advanced plans to bring international students into the country after Prime Minister Scott Morrison's decision on Friday to have the number of Australians allowed to return home, experts say. Yet another aborted plan to bring in foreign students could severely damage Australia's reputation as a destination of choice, crippling revenue streams into universities and colleges. Phil Honeywood, Chief Executive of the International Education Association of Australia, argued a lot was riding on the return of international students, but said public anger could stand in the way. If we forsake a third academic year, then a whole pipeline of full fee paying students will be lost to other countries. Obviously, the political optics of having Australian citizens not able to return while even small cohorts of overseas students can come into the country would be problematic, Mr. Honeywood said. A spokeswoman for the Federal Education Department said the government was in discussions with all states and territories about the return of international students when conditions allow. Protecting the health of Australians and bringing Australians home, especially vulnerable Australians, remains the government's priority, she said. In June, South Australia became the first state to receive federal government approval for its plan to return students to the state. Under the plan, 160 students at a time would be quarantined at Parafield Airport and be required to have daily COVID-19 tests. An announcement from the NSW government had been imminent but delayed after the outbreak of the virus in Sydney. International students are outside the federal government's arrival caps, with their travel arranged on chartered flights and quarantine completed in student-specific accommodation. Jeffrey Smart, director of the Ligon Group, an advisory firm to the international student sector, said approval for the NSW plan was not going to happen any time soon, but noted a scan of social media revealed increasing levels of frustration over continual changes to plans for their return. It's just not the right message to send to international students that we keep changing our minds about whether they can return or not. We need to level with them that we are waiting until the whole country is vaccinated before we reopen our borders. That will happen in X months' time, and then you will be welcome back, Mr. Smart said. Other competitor countries were cleverly adjusting their policies to ensure international students were made welcome, Mr. Smart said. Last week, many in the sector were confident international students would be able to return within the next couple of months. But the National Cabinet's decision to have the cap on the number of Australians who can return has quickly killed off that optimism. An estimated 30% of 542,106, or about 160,000, student visa holders were outside Australia as of January 10, 2021. Since the borders slammed shut last March, there have been several safe corridor proposals to bring international students back to most states and territories, but only one in the Northern Territory, in which 63 arrived in November last year, has reached fruition. The university sector will have lost $3.8 billion in revenue by the end of 2021, with billions more expected to evaporate in the coming years as the pipeline of international students slows to a trickle. There has been an estimated 17,300 job losses, with universities continuing to cut staff. Hope the information provided in this video was useful to you, and we will be releasing a video when we have more additional information on this topic, so please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to watch more videos like this. See you soon in another video.